today we're going to be looking at rounding through a slightly different style. Still looking at rounding. But before, I was giving you the number, and I wanted you to tell me what would be the friendly number that would become. Now we're going to go backwards. So now I'm telling you that I rounded to the nearest 10 and I got to 60. What could have been my number that I started with? We're going backwards now. Y'all have no ideas? This is the friendly number that I got. I got 60. What could have been the number that I started with to get me to 60? Carl?
50, 60.
Okay, so 60 is the friendly number that I ended on. So what was my unfriendly number that I rounded to 60?
Oh, 67.
No, I'm not asking for a range, baby. Gio, what do you think? 55 would round to 60. Draw a number line in your notebook. If I wanted these numbers to round to 60, I'm going to put that as my end point. What would be the other end point? Rylan? 50. And then Gio told us 55, which is right here in the middle. Would 55 round to 60? Because it's right in the middle.
Yes.
Macklin, how do you know that? Yeah, for the ones that are stuck, sit up. It's always the rule to go up to the higher friendly number. What else would round to 60? Think about what else would be on that number line that would go up to 60. Mackenzie, what else would go up to 60? Added on our number line, 56, which would be right here, would it also round up to 60? What else would round to 60? Heidi?
58.
58. What else would round to 60? Madison?
57.
57. What else would round to 60? Zach?
90. I mean, 59.
59.
Could the number itself that you're trying to round to now? Yeah.
Sure.
I just want to see.
That would kind of already be a friendly number, but yes.
If somehow the other number was also 60 could round to.
Are there any other numbers that would round to 60? This would be the part where you're thinking. Bryson, what do you think?
50.
50 would not round to 60. Nope. Evelyn, what do you think?
61.
Ooh, would 61 go to 50 or to 60, excuse me?
Yes.
Yeah, draw another number line. Because what if 60 was on this side? If 60 was on this side, what would be the other endpoint? Huxley? 70. And Evelyn told us, you know what, 61 right here, that would round to 60. John, can you think of something else that would round to 60? Nope, we're on this. 62. Anything else? Ariana? 63. Anything else? Bryson? 64. Anything else? Heidi? 60, sure. Would 65 round to 60? No, because 65 rounds to 70. So all the numbers that round to 60 are 55, 56, 50, whoa, that's a weird 7, 58, 59, we can throw in 60, that's fine, 61, 62, 63, and 64. All those numbers, yeah, if I'm writing, you're writing. If I'm rounding all those numbers, they are going to end up at 60. Yes. Sure. There should be 10 numbers that round plus the friendly number of 60. Because you're rounding to the nearest. Okay. John?
So if it gets really big, so you first two numbers that can be between 0, 50, and 55, they both are the same. They both have different rounds, but they're really close. Yeah, different rounds.
Okay. Colby?
I think I know why they made the word that's in the middle usually behind them.
Why?
Because if you're trying to round something, you'll probably want more of it.
That could be. That makes sense to me. Kata? Yeah. Alright. Either subtitle or new page, depending on what your notebook looks like. Let's try this one. If I'm rounding to the nearest 10, what numbers would round to 130? Let's just write this part. Let's just write that part. We're just going to be rounding to the nearest 10 right now. What numbers would round to 130? Do you have that question written down in your notebook? No. What numbers would round to 130? So again, I'm giving you the friendly number, and then we have to figure out what would be the unfriendly numbers that would round to that number. Rylan, what would be an unfriendly number that would go to 130?
An unfriendly number that would go to 130 would be 134.
134, which means we're going to make our number line. And I'm going to put 130 on this side. Because 134 is bigger than 130. What's going to be my end point? Gio? 140. Rylan told us 134, which is going to go right here, is going to round back down to 130. Absolutely. What else would round to 130? That would be on that number line. Madison? What else would be on that number line that would go to 130? 133. What else would be on this number line that would round to 130? Heidi?
129.
On this number line that would round to 130.
Then 132.
132. Anything else? Carl?
131.
131. Any other numbers on this number line? On this number line. Kaden? 130, sure. But now we can start going, okay, what are numbers that are smaller to 130 that would round up? Make your new number line. Heidi already gave us 129, which would definitely round up to 130. What else would round up to 130? Ariana? $138 would not even be on that number line. $128, yeah, that's going to be right here. That would definitely go up to 130. Bryson? 126 would go up to 130 for sure. John, can you think of another number? 127. Jalen? 125. Would 124 work? No, why? Why is 124 not going to work? Absolutely not. Carl, why would 124 not work?
Because when you have 124, it's gonna go to 120.
Yeah, it's going to round not to 130. So all the numbers that round to 130 are, let's start writing them. 125, 126, 127, 128, 129. If you want to leave 130 in there, you can. 131, 132, 133, and 134. I got all those numbers from the places where they do the jumps. Where I got those numbers from. Anyone know a number that would round? I said 127, holy moly, to 270. Madison? 260. Gotta get closer to 270. 269, that'll work. So I'm gonna make my new number line. If Madison gave me 269, that means 270 needs to go over here, so I have space to put 269. Now 269 can go on my number lines right here. 269. And I can see that that definitely rounds to 270. Mac, what else is going to round to 270 that is also on this number line? 268, beautiful. Super close. Definitely rounds to 270. Heidi, what else?
267.
267. Mackenzie, what else? Already got 268.
266.
266. That's still pretty close to 270. Huxley, what else?
265.
Are you sure? Yes. 265 is going to go up. Even though it's stuck in the middle, it is going to go up. But Tegan, those are not the only numbers that round to 270. Do you think of anything else that would also round to 270? $270, sure. Anything else? What else is really close to 270? Bryson?
264.
264 is going to be here, which means it's going to be closer to 260, not 270. Ariana? 271 is really close to 270. I'm going to draw another number line. And this time I'm going to put 270 on this side because now Ariana just told us, oh yeah, 271 is still super close to 270. It's going to round to 270. Tegan, can you think of any more numbers? 272 is still really close. Any other numbers? Zach, any other numbers?
273.
273. Evelyn? 274. Hayden, can I do 275? Why?
Because it would be closer to
275 would get me going to 280, not 270. So all of the unfriendly numbers, let's list them that round to 270. 265, right there. 266. 267. 268. 269. 270 if you want to put it in. 271. 272. 273. And 274. Lots of numbers, lots of unfriendly numbers that would round to 270. Lots of unfriendly numbers that would ultimately round to 270. We have one more, but I'm going to switch it up a little bit. We have been rounding to the nearest 10, but we know that's not the only way to round. What if I was rounding to the nearest 100? What would round to 100? I want you to write this whole sentence on the next page. I will give you time to get it down. What would be a number that would round to 100? Mac, what would be a number that would round to 100? 99? Yeah, absolutely. Draw your number line. I'm going to put 100 on this side because I need 99 to have a home. But what's going to be my other endpoint? This is tricky because I'm not rounding to 10. Evelyn? 0. Max said 99. Will that work? Yes. What else? Bryson? 1 is over here. Would 1 work?
98.
98 would work. Why say that? So what? So what? So what? Max said this is going to be a lot of numbers. How does Zach know this is about to be a lot of numbers? Rylan?
Because he knows that the mid would be 50.
Would be what, Zach? 50. Not 55. 50. So, I know the midway point is 50, so what? Okay. So what? I'm still not sure how this is going to be a lot of numbers. I just put 3 numbers down. So 50 goes to 100. Cool. So does 99 and 98. How do I know this is about to be a lot of numbers? Heidi?
Because 50 is a big number and you have to get to 100, so you still have like 47 to go.
Yeah! I have every number between 50 and 100. Give me some numbers that would round to 100 on this number line. We're not going to write them all, but give me some examples. Tegan? 60. 60 is going to be about here. That's definitely going to 100. What else? Kaden?
67.
67. That's going to be about here. No. Because that is a lot of numbers. Huxley?
70.
70. That's going to be really close to 67. I'm going to draw an arrow from 50 over all those numbers. I'm not going to make you write them all because that's a lot of numbers to write. Sit up, Bryson. But Zach's right. All those numbers will round to 50. Sit up. Are there any other numbers?
Yes.
Zach? Not Zach. Sean?
97.
Yep. Are there any other numbers? There are more numbers. I need more hands. Kinsey, I need to pay attention. Gio? 149. Draw another number line. Gio gave me a number that is bigger than 100, so I'm going to put 100 on this side. Which means my other endpoint is 200. And Gio said 149. Really close to the middle. That one really close. But 149 is still closer to 100. Are there any other numbers that are going to round to 100? Huxley?
135.
Yep. Mackenzie, any other numbers going to round to 100? 134. Madison, any other numbers going to round to 100? 120. Bryson, any other numbers?
137.
137, yeah. It's going to be about right there. Are we gonna write them all? What's the range? Like, where do I know when to stop? We got a couple of good numbers on there. But how do I know when to stop? So on the first one we said 50 to 100, all rounds to 100. Is it 100 to 150? Is it?
No.
So what number is 150 gonna round to? 150? Where is it gonna round to? If I said 150 rounded, where is it gonna go? Yeah, where is it gonna round to? No. It's not closer to 100. Is that gonna be in our thing? Nope. Jalen? What's our range?
Our range is 149.
To what?
So we have to pick numbers inside.
To what? 149 to what? 149 to 150?
No.
Okay, 149 to what? 149 to 149? Well, that's no numbers. There's no numbers in between 149 and 149. My number line would just be a dot. Okay.
50 to 149.
Oh, so we've got 50. We're going to keep going past 100 and all these numbers past 100 until I get to 149. That's my range. Anything bigger than 50, but smaller than 149 will eventually round to 100. Yes.
You could do 50 and 149.
Well, 149 will still round to 100. 100. Yep. Yep. So far, so good. You will see this problem on partner practice. You might have already seen a problem like that. But if you haven't done partner practice yet, this kind of question is on there. You will see it on your quiz. You're welcome. It will be there. Heidi?
Are we allowed to use our math notebook on our quiz?
No.